I realize that this is nothing more at this time but a nasty rumor. We're getting close to E3 and rumors are abound everywhere. About Microsoft, about PlayStation, about Nintendo, all of it. But anyway, for the sake of worst case scenario, let's go ahead and talk about this, shall we? Microsoft. Just how pathetic and desperate can you possibly be? Seriously. Paying third-party developers to not show PS4 games. Now, I don't know if this extends to, the multiplats that are planning to be on both the PS4 and the Xbox One. I don't know if this is just third-party games that are just planning on being on the PS4 for the time being and may or may not make themselves to Xbox One later and might not even make themselves to Xbox One at all. But they're trying to make sure that they don't present games for the PS4 either during conference, on stage, or even in the booths. What the hell is this shit? Right now, Microsoft Xbox One is looking just like a pile of crap. Why? Because of all the restrictions on it. I'm sure a lot of people might have been willing to forgive the whole thing about the TV and the apps and the sports crap and everything else. But then they go on things of the restrictions, the once per 24-hour check-in, the 30 days before you lend out a game to somebody, and even after you do that, what happens? I'll tell you what happens. The game gets transferred to them permanently and you can't get it back. They're making sure you can't let your friends borrow games. They're making sure that you can't sell them. So you know what happens? Say if you give the game to your friend and your friend goes to sell it, guess what's gonna happen? It's not gonna work. It's bullshit. And now they're pulling this. Oh, here's some money. Oh, look at that. Yeah, they're giving me money right now. Check that out. Don't show your PS4 games. Don't show PS4 games. Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, that's right. Now the focus wants to be on us. We have to show, because they know that their system is just right now failing in the eyes of gamers everywhere. Actually, I shouldn't say that, because like I said before, the really just fucked up part about this is the fact that this game will in fact sell. Not game. This system will sell. Seriously. Sure, like I said, us in this little circle here on YouTube, no matter what side of the fence we're on, we talk about this game stuff, we're still a small fraction. A small fraction. But you see, little Timmy, 11-year-old, is going to see a new Xbox with a new Call of Duty with a dog and arm hair. Oh, look at that. Oh, look. The hair on my arm. You can see the hair on the arm, and there's a dog. You can have a fucking dog. And they're like, Mommy, Daddy, or, in this case, Grandma, I want that for Christmas. Please buy me the Xbox for the Call of Duty so I can play with the dog. And they'll be like, okay, Sonny, I'm gonna go to the store and buy one. I'm gonna go to local like Best Buy or Walmart, Target, whatever. I'll take an Xbox One, please. Here you go. And I take that shit home and be like, I can't set this up. And the little kid's like, I wanna play my Xbox, I wanna play with the dog, And, and shit like that. So, well, that would happen. So anyway, and then, a lot of angry if they find out, a lot of angry companies, if they don't have internet, or they don't know how to set this up, they're gonna go back to like the fucking stores and be like, hey, this shit don't work. And there's gonna be a bunch of retailers who probably don't know how that shit works either. And they'll be like, and they're not gonna know what to do, and this whole thing is a mess. But you wanna know the really fucked up part is, the really messed up part, that's even worse than this whole Microsoft sitting there paying, bribing these game companies to not show fucking games for PS4. You know what's worse than that? Just really just drives it home, just stabs you in the fucking back, is the companies that agree to this and take the money. That's right. There's probably a bunch of us that are going, oh yeah, no problem. Oh, don't show the PS4 games? We won't show the PS4 games. Not at E3. We'll talk about them later. Just some money just sitting there going in their hand or some shit like that. Whatever. And a lot of the gamers out there sitting there going like, oh, well, the gaming companies, they really do care about us. They do what they do for the gamers. All the developers and all that, they really care about it. Bullshit! Because guess what? They took the fucking bribe not to play or show any of the shit for PS4 because Microsoft told them to. Probably gave them money, bought them cars, paid for their hookers in the hotel room, paid for their crack habit. I don't know. whatever the fucking gamers do, they they gotta stay up long hours. They probably need like the edge to be awake. Maybe they're like on methadone or fucking Percocet or happy truck driver pills that keep you awake all night, and they're on crack, whatever, or on speed, just like, I gotta get this game done. So sitting there, just all that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Seriously? And it's just like, why? Why is all this shit fucking happening? Like I said, Microsoft knows that they need to do something at 3 to get the attention of because they know that people are pissed. They know that people are pissed. So in fact, that they are censoring their critics. You try to go to any type of Microsoft-sponsored YouTube page and leave comments, they have them blocked or deleted, or they keep the same ones. They're blocking comments. They're making sure when people want to talk shit about something that nobody else sees it. They don't want to hear it. They know it's there, but they don't want to hear it, and they're doing everything to make sure nobody else sees it. Cause if Joe Q Gamer, who is not up to date on what's going on in this thing right now, if they don't see those comments or whatever, they think everything's fine. They're looking at the Xbox One and be like, yeah, Xbox One with the dog in Call of Duty, because that seems like the biggest selling point they're doing right now. Oh, look, Call of Duty with the dog, yeah, or whatever. Forget the fact that they have 15 brand new exclusives, 8 new IPs, which may or may not involve Kinect. I don't know. They don't want to show any of that, because they knew if they showed any of that, the crowd they're going for, the bro dude gamer or whatever they're called, they're gonna be like, oh, what's this? I don't want to play that. Where's my first-person shooter game? Now look, I got nothing personal against first-person shooter games or Call of Duty in itself. I really don't. I don't play it, but I don't really hate on it because it's whatever. But I mean, I got friends that play it. But the certain type of gamer that they're going for is these fucking idiots who think, oh, look at me, I'm playing the latest realistic first-person shooter game. I'm a real gamer. That's right, my dick is big because I play real adult games. And those people over there, well, they're playing Mario or some shit. Oh, those are just kids. Or if they're a certain age and they're pedophiles, they like to touch little boys. Because I'm playing the real mature video game, so I'm a real gamer. Not that guy over there. I was a kid playing Mario. He's not a real gamer. Oh, there's like an adult playing Mario. He's not a real gamer. I'm playing the most mature game ever right now. The most detailed, mature game. I am the greatest fucking gamer ever. Are the impressions doing anything for you guys? I'm just wondering, because just throwing that out there. But anyway, yeah. So like I said, for the most part, I am chalking this up as a rumor. Nasty rumor, no truth to it. It would help if Microsoft came out right away and said, no, we're not doing that. But here's the other thing. Everything that they're being accused of, they're either giving some kind of vague response that answers nothing, or they're just not working on denying it. They're like, silence. Like, oh, we'll reveal everything in E3. You might want to, give some kind of hope and assuage some kind of fears that people are going to have in the system for E3. Otherwise, they might not want to have anything to do with you at the conference. And you can show all these neat new games you want. You can bring back your fucking Killer Instinct, which I heard might happen. You can bring back the Banjo-Kazooie, which I didn't really give a shit about in the first place, but somebody loves it, so I'm glad they get it. But, if you're going to show all that, nobody's going to care if they think, well, what's the point of playing these games if, I'm going to be restricted, if I can't do this? Or, if me and my friends can't play it in the same room, because, what if, oh, well, hey, let's play the latest, let's play Killer Instinct right now. I got the latest Killer Instinct, man. Let's play this shit. People love Killer Instinct, man. They just want to, get together and get all the friends together and all take turns, play that fighting game. And hey, that's some great shit. I am all support of that. But the problem is, like I said, it might not recognize some people in the room. Be like, oh, well, we don't know who that is. We don't know who that. I don't know who the fuck these people are. So you can't play this game until you register them. You can register this money for free, but if you want to register some more, you have to pay. So now you got all your friends sitting there going, oh, well, let me go ahead and just pulling in money like they're ordering a fucking pizza or some shit like that to get everybody to play the game. And that's bullshit. And they're not even coming out and saying and denying any of that. But that's the problem. So we got that, we got the bribing, and what the fuck is going on with the next gaming generation? Fuck this shit. You know what? I'm almost done with this shit. I'm gonna go ahead and just, stick with my Wii U. And, you know, anything else, I still got fucking PS3 games to play, I got Wii games to play, I got PS2 games, I got a shitload of games I can still play. I'm not hurting for games. And if you want to go, oh, go ahead and play Wii U, enjoy not having games, oh, fuck that. I'll just go outside. Shit, I'm a fat ass. I can afford to go out and fucking lose some weight and shit, so I'm not sitting there playing games all day and shit. I'll go out. Hell, maybe I'll finally find a girlfriend and get laid and get married and have kids or some shit like that, because I have no games to distract me from the rest of my life. This could be a good thing for me and the rest of the world. I don't know. But as it stands, this whole thing is just looking like a shitstorm, and I'm sorry. But if you're sitting there just supporting any of this and going, well, this, that, and the other thing, well, whatever, you know, just stop it, alright? Just stop it. You need to say, hey, if you want to sit there and say, hey, Microsoft, we like we like your company, we like your system, please don't do things like this. But nobody's doing that. They're going, it's gonna destroy everything or whatever. And like I said, we still don't know what PS4 is doing. For all we know, PS4 is doing all the same shit, and every fucking PlayStation fanboy out there is gonna sit there and go like, and just taking a shit on Microsoft for doing these kind of things, and I don't blame you. I mean, you are in your every right to sit there and talk crap about what Microsoft does with their Xbox. You are not wrong in not liking this. The only thing I'm worried about is if PS4 comes out and shows like plans on doing all the same shit, what's gonna happen then? Are you gonna sit there and say the same thing, like, oh, I can't believe they're doing this? No, Sony, don't do this. I'm not gonna buy your product. I'm not gonna do this. Or are you gonna try to justify the fact that they're doing these kind of things with the TV? Maybe the iToy is watching this. Like, maybe it also has to check in every 24 hours. Maybe they're doing things with their registered users. I don't know. They probably won't. I hope they don't. But if they do, are you gonna sit there and defend that too? Or are you gonna say the exact same shit that you did about the PS4? And I think I said this in a video a while back. So that's my question. So as it stands right now, the way I see it, fuck Microsoft, and until I hear something better, fuck the next gaming generation. I'm done. Fuck you. Straighten your shit out. Yeah, one more thing. The link is in the description. So like I said, I'm not going to bother reading that to you. If you want to read it, go ahead at your own leisure. I'm not going to bore you with the details. Just go ahead and take a look at it.